Hey everyone, June recently ended, so of course that means time for a rundown of what I got over that month. First up from IDW, Optimus Prime Volume 3. Collects the two First Strike related one-shots and issues 11 through 14 of the ongoing. All written by John Barber. The First Strike issues with art by Guido Guidi, John Wyckoff, and Priscilla Tramontano. Then the ongoing issues with art by Sarah Pita De Rocha, Fico Ossio, Paolo Villanelli, Kei Zama, Andrew Griffith, and Livio Ramondelli. About the midpoint in the ongoing, considering how long it's going to run for. So, good to keep it going. Another Transformers IDW thing. Transformers Requiem of the Wreckers. An annual style one-shot, about 40 pages of story, concluding the engaging stories of the Autobot Task Force, primarily through the leader Springer's point of view, as well as the human Verity Carlos connection to their adventures. Written by and art by Nick Roche, with additional art by Jeff Sr. and Brendan Cahill. Might not be as long of a story as some people might have wanted, but it's still a nice wrap up to things. Of course, I got a Criterion purchase, new release, in fact. Manila in the Claws of Light, released in 1975, directed by Lino Brocca. 126 minutes long in both color and black and white. This intense social drama about this young man who goes to the Filipino capital to search for his missing girlfriend. And of course there are fireworks still going off. Sorry about that. Heard interesting things about Brocca and his work, his filmmaking perspective, so decided to blind buy it. Given its individual video and my ongoing vlogs about it, don't really have to explain much about this purchase, but Voltron Legendary Defender Seasons 1 and 2 on DVD. First 26 episodes of the Netflix cartoon. Although I will mention something that I didn't before, that unfortunately there aren't any special features on this, which is kind of a bummer, but at the very least it's a nice collected package of the show so far. And it's like first half that's currently aired. Or to Invader Zim, issue 31 from Oni Press. Written, illustrated, and lettered by Casey Green. crazy, surreal adventure of Dib finding himself in a bizarre theme park, discovering what lies in waiting for him there. Another giant robot release with Pacific Rim Uprising. Never saw it in theaters, but I blind bought it like I did the first one, actually. Taking place about 10 years after the events of the first one. New rising kaiju threat amidst new developments in the Jaeger program of giant robots. I heard it's kind of okay compared to Pacific Rim being very good. And I understand that part of that is Guillermo del Toro not directing anymore. Instead, Stephen S. DeKnight. But I'm still happy to give it a chance. This has been out for, I think, a couple months now, but the trivia book of Adam Ruins Everything, based on the still running True TV series. I think it covers basically the first season of the show, but instead of basically putting episode by episode to paper in this, it's a nice trivia book format. Talking about workplace norms, the presentation of like illicit drugs to the public, wedding traditions, funeral and casket industries. It's a variety of interesting stuff. Actually, sorry, just looking back at the table of contents, it is basically episode by episode, but it's at least lots of little sections by sections, facts by facts, compiled nicely and with a foreword by the host himself, Adam Conover. And finally, for this month, from DC Comics, Bombshells United Volume 1, American Soil. Written by Margaret Bennett, art by Margaret Savage, Marcelo Di Chiara, Sia Om, Luciano Vecchio, David Hahn, Pasquale Quilano, and Sandy Gerald. Collecting issues 1 through 6 of the continuation of the popular alternate history series of primarily DC heroines and heroes and their adventures during World War II. So, good to see it continuing and still in quite a big way. And that's all I've got for this month. Those 8 things. Sorry, my focus is a touch off, even compared to how I am in these usual videos. I just recently woke up. But cool comics, movies, nice book, collected TV series. So I'll see you in early August to talk more broadly about and recap what I got during July. See you later, folks.